What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? It's your girl, Missleidy, the plant lady, and I'm gonna be starting a whole new little segment. It's a vlog. I'm gonna be taking you outside, looking at what's growing, how it's doing, the new growth, the rigmarole. So, without further ado, let's get into the gig. Alright, y'all, the girls have literally been girling out here. They have been thriving. So without further ado, let's start with this little corner. I mean, mama. The girls are girling. So let's start over here. We got this Syngonium chia pants. Okay, she was looking perfect like 2 days ago and the wind blew her over. And she got a couple little scars, but she's still doing good. We have this Neon Pothos, which is thriving. The Cebu Blue, which has been climbing up. She's up here. She's doing her thing. Wait. Is that variegation? We love it. We love to motherfucking see it. So, get into it. My Monstera Deliciosa literally is massive. Let me just give you like a little hand test. She's going the fuck off. And to be honest, she has a new little leaf coming in. Wait, can we see? Right there. Oh my god, and she looks massiva. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. And if we go down below, I mean, mama, this oxalis is thriving. Like, literally massive. So huge. We have this little Paleonia pulchra just growing, doing its thing. As we move this way, we have okay, this little spots of variegation. We're gonna need some big variegation from y'all, but a little Rhaphidophora tetrasperma tissue culture doing her thing. We have a bipennifolium going in right here. I mean, here's another one. We need to actually fix her up. She's been growing wild, so she's doing her thing. Right here we have a Homolamina selby, which I took all the pups off recently. We have a philodendron silverado right there. Some Stiltopicana growing back there. Brantianum. Little Syngonium giving us these gorge leaves, doing her thing. And we really are not mad at it. And just a Epiprenum pinnatum up here. I had these in my fish tank, I think you guys remember. But I took them out because the fish tank had this like crazy algae bloom, so I was not doing it anymore. But I threw them out here and they're looking kind of gorge. We'll see what happens at the end of summer with what I do, but yeah, we'll see. We have this Majesty Palm that was inside. She's living her best. I mean, I don't think after this summer I'm gonna bring her back in. I'm actually thinking about taking her to my grandfather in Florida and letting her live her best life. So, but we're gonna enjoy her for this summer, for the rest. Calathea Sabrina, just doing her thing, living her best life in full sun, like giving us what she needs to give. And here's my Alessandra sclerosa. I think I'm saying that right, but with the zebra plant, we know what we're getting into. She's looking cute. Here we have Spathiphyllum domino peace lily, I think. If I'm wrong, please correct that. She's giving us a little flower, looking too cute. But yeah, I mean, this leaf is gorge. She's given what she needs to give. I just got her in the beginning of spring, and I'm obsessed. I love her, so we're gonna be, you know, keeping her around. Here we have Dieffenbachia Starbright, I think. I'll double check that and I'll put it in the comments, but she's thriving. She is loving the sun. She's getting it like part sun, and she has been going the fuck off. Back here we have a Sansevieria Bantles. It's not the sensation because it's not white, but it's doing its thing. It has a bunch of little baby pups growing in. So she's doing cute. And the snake plant that I had inside, I brought it outside because it was doing this inside, which I don't know what the fuck that was. But since she's been outside, she's been giving us all this new growth, so We're not mad. But you know what? I think she's ran her course in my home, so if anybody wants her, hit me up. Like, she needs a new home, so give her a home. Over on the windowsill, we just have a row of Tradescantia pallida doing this motherfucking thing. We love to see it. And yeah, so that's the little nook when we walk out from the living room. So let's turn this way and we're gonna get into my moss wall. I know I haven't really shared this on the channel since prior to the winter tour, but let's get into it now. I'm so excited to show you what's going on. So wait, look at this cycad. It's dried up, so I know that she's not alive anymore. I mean, that's just the shell, but damn, girl. All right, let's get into the reveal. Y'all are about to be gagged. Boom, boom. The girls are girling, let me tell you. Okay, let's start on that side. This philodendron has Saturn leaf, literally massive, insane. She's doing her thing. She just put out a new little growth right here. I'm loving it. And look at, this was when she first came out outdoors, and this is what she gave right after that. And like, the change in growth is literally insane. If we go down here, we have Syngonium rayi doing its thing. Next to this beautiful Siltepecana going off. Like, the Siltepecana is literally just like giving me everything I need. And then if we go back here, sorry y'all, it's pretty tight. Right here we have the Epipremnum pinnatum giving us these beautiful leaves. We have a Brantianum climbing the wall. We have an Epipremnum Shangri-La right there. Skeleton key, I'll show you that. That's grown a lot, actually. We have a Melanochrysum doing her thing. This is a philodendron squammy something. I'll get the correct one for you, but look at those hairy little stems. We love to see it. And this new leaf is gorgeous. She's like literally giving. Right here we have a new leaf on the Holtonianum, and this girl, I gotta like pull back all the way. Leaves are literally massive. Like, look at the size of that. Insane. I mean, this is another one that she put out. She is gorge. I mean, look at those little ears on her. Literally so cute. Like, so cute. I am obsessed. Right down here, Bipennifolium doing her thing, looking really cute. And I think that's pretty much it for this side. I mean, oh, I have a Rhaptophora tetrasperma pertusa, non-tissue culture. She looks gorge. And to be honest, I think that's it. Oh no, right here. So I have an Epipremnum skeleton key growing up. She is literally about to break the glass ceiling. We love it. But yeah, she's doing her thing, attaching to the wall. This is actually a really cool first time experiment that I did, and I'm definitely going to be doing it again next year. And I'm going to be trying some of the things, especially with like fertilizer and all that. So I'll keep y'all posted on this, and I'll give you an update next week, because literally things grow so fast over here. It's nuts. So I'm excited to show you next week. But let's keep moving. And right here we have the philodendron 6969, and she is massive. This is the one that got the cold burn during the winter, and she has literally popped back. I mean, we had this new leaf coming in right here, which is beauty. But yes, I mean, she's literally bringing us leaf after leaf after leaf. Sorry y'all if it's like too crowded and hard to see, but I mean, the girls are giving. Right back here, growing up the wall, we have this Monstera subpinnata doing her thing, looking gorgeous. We have this new leaf coming in. She's beauty. And right next to her, we have this beautiful and massive Amydrium zipilianum. And I mean, look at the size of that. Gorge. If we go below, we have this variegated Monstera Stanleyana. And I mean, this leaf came in and I'm like, give me some more of those. She's gorge. Right next to her we have this Monstera Pinnati Partita, and something has been munching, and I can't even figure out what it is, but they were munching on that new leaf too, but they haven't ate anything else really, so I'm like, what is the tea? Does this one taste that good? But she's attached to the wall and she's doing her thing, so hopefully she'll be able to bounce back and we'll see what happens. I mean, if not, I'll propagate her and we'll just start again. But yes, you know, she's doing good. Below her, what do we have down here? I think that's pretty much it. Everything is growing pretty high over here. We have this philodendron Florida Ghost. This looks a little messed up because it was like raining pretty hardcore and the raindrops from above literally messed this little leaf up. But the new leaf is literally looking like perfection. She is gorgine. We have this massive Maioi back here. She is looking insane. What else? We have a little Syngonium growing right there. I have a little Monstera Adansonii. This is like damage from the water from up above as well, because if not, this girl would be gorge. But yeah, I think that's it for in there. I have the Sansevieria Bantle Sensation. She is looking gorge. I mean, look at the coloration. Looking beautiful. And we have a little Tradescantia Pallida. Tradescantia Nanug growing in there. And the piece de resistance is, I have this Philodendron Campos. Oh wait, I can't see. Philodendron Campos Bartoniana. And she literally has grown all the way around. She's grown right there, right here, little leaves. And she said, I'm gonna take the fuck off and literally start growing on the wall. And she is going off, like literally attached to the wall. And we are not mad at it. The leaves are getting super mature, which I love. So, yes. I mean, I have some, whatchamacallits? Stramanthe Triostar growing up there. They love the full sun, so they're just getting it right now. And to the side, I have this Hoya. I always forget the name of this Hoya. Forget it. But I have this Ripsalis Paradoxa growing, giving us the inches, loving it. I also have this other Ripsalis Bassifera looking cute. I think she's honestly about to flower. Where the little, like, flower right there. Can we zoom in? Can we focus? We have some there. There's some more flowers right there. So hopefully this gets pollinated by the girls and we get some seeds. But yeah, so this is the grow wall and it's been a success. I'm so happy with it and I'm really excited to see what happens next year. I mean, that leaf, those leaves, that leaf. I mean, it's like, it's giving. I'm in love. All right, so let's move on and let's take you to my Calathea corner. Here we go, we're getting into the reveal on the motherfucking grill. The Calatheas are popping off right now. I mean, this orbifolia, we've been going through it, but I mean, this new leaf, I'm taking a moment just to take that in because that is honestly perfection. I mean, we have this variegated Maranta back over here giving us the most beautiful. I mean, she has just like been popping off, spilling over here. Wow, look at that leaf. Doing her thing. We had this Aspidistra Singapore Sling in the back, going off, doing her thing. I had the regular Maranta, which I think is kind of funny because it's honestly been getting all these speckles on it. And she's supposed to be the regular, and this is off the regular Maranta, but she's popping off variegation, so I don't know what that means, but works, sis. It's Christmas, you know? We have this, I'm horrible at these Calatheas, so yes. If you know it, please comment down below, let me know, because mama, I can't keep track of all of them. But she has popped off. She has been giving us length and beauty. And I mean, the undersides are just looking so rich. That leaf is beauty. I mean, she's looking gorge. I'm obsessed. Down here we have a little Maranta Lucanera lemon lime doing her thing. This is just a little baby. And I also have this little baby Calathea. I don't know which one it is. If anybody knows, please let me know. But she's also giving it right now. So we love her. The only one that hasn't loved this face is my Calathea lancifolia. And maybe it's just the old growth, because it got a little sun bleached. I mean, the new growth looks really healthy and great, so maybe it was just like acclimating. But she's doing her thing. I know that when I take her back in, she'll pop off. I mean, the new growth looks insanely different to the one that was existing inside before we brought it out. So I think she's fine. I just need to like trim her a little bit, and so we just focus on the new positive growth, and that's the tea. But the Orbifolia, I mean, I can't get over this leaf. We have this Ornata down here doing her thing. She hasn't really like popped off like the other girls, but we love her and accept her, and she's a part of the family, so, you know, she's sticking around. We have this Calathea Freddy chilling, doing her thing. Okay, another fave right now is the Calathea Warzuwiskii. Literally velvety the house down, giving us all the vibes. And the size of these leaves, I mean, mama is gorge. And I mean, look at the backs. It's everything, it's giving. We have this Calathea Makoyana doing her thing, giving us the greens. She's down there thriving. Calathea Beauty Star, honestly, this is massive, and it's giving me everything I freaking need. So love her, she's giving. Maranta Lucanera, the regular one. Rufa Barba right back here, and then I have some propagations, Ploumanii, Castazanum, they're going in. And then we have the infamous Ploumanii. She's been in like direct sun, so she's a little bleached, but she's going off. Like, she's definitely giving what she needs to give. And I mean, the size of the leaves is kind of insane. I mean, I'll give you a little look at the stem. She's literally crawling over the pot. She's giving us flowers. She's doing her thing. So yeah, we're not mad. We're not mad. But that is literally the Calathea corner. I mean, I'm obsessed. Like, all the textures, the patterns, everything. They're looking so lush. I love how they look during the summertime. So everybody that says Calathea suck, it's like, you ain't trying hard enough, because the payoff is worth it. And here it is. So let's look down here. Here I just have, some more propagations, little things. I have this upper permanent pinnatum with crazy ass variegation. I live. Philodendron subhastatum, Anthurium astremoides, however the fuck you say it, is there. Philodendron subhastatum, Philodendron elegans. We have some more Homoluminous stelbies growing back there. Geogenanthus popegii looking cute. And the Geogenanthus ciliatus struggle bussin'. I mean, this one's looking good. That's on its way out. But we do have some new growth there. I thought I saw new growth. Oh, there's a little new growth coming in right there. So, yes, we're waiting. But I know she's gonna bounce back and she's gonna look fierce. So I'm ready. And here we have Satanthe lubergersiana, or however we say it. She doesn't have much variegation on her, but I'm letting her grow out, live her life. So yeah, we still stand her. But that's below the bench. I'm gonna cover that up. And next, let's move to the little table with my one and only, my girl, my doll, my queen, the Mataphyllum sprucianum. Okay, when I tell you these leaves are everything. I mean, this is why this girl is my favorite. She's put this out. This is a new leaf, and she's going off. But I live for her. She's doing her thing. I love her. And below her, we have the Costus Amazonicus variegata. And she's doing good. She was struggle busting it because of winter, but the new growth is literally, I mean, that variegation is kind of perfect. I mean, look at this one. Living for her. I have a large philodendron majesty looking beautiful. I mean, look at the size of this leaf. She's perfect. Another Epipremnum pinnatum, Aglaonema, Mondo Bay, Mandalay Bay, Mondo Bay, one of those. Down here we have the Philogloriosum. To be honest, not one of my faves. She just doesn't ever look her best. I mean, she's been shooting out new growth. We love to see it, but yeah, this is one of the plants that I think I'll probably give to like my grandfather and let him like grow it in Florida, and maybe it'll do better for him. But it's just not one that I really want to keep here anymore. Just personal. I mean, I've seen other people with glorious, beautiful ones, but for me, she's just like not doing it. Here's the better. Oh wait, I think we're getting little flowers on the Aglaonema. It's pretty cute, but she's popping off. She has so many little pups, and underneath her, let me see. Oh, right here, I have a Piper Bright Eye doing her thing. We have seen some Anthurium bilianurum. I hope I'm saying that right. Little babies chilling. Monstera adansonii growing in. And the piece de resistance is the Alocasia cuprea. I'm obsessed. This alien looking beauty. She's gorgeous. She has another leaf. Another leaf back here. And she has a new one coming in, which I'm so excited about. And she's living her best. And I love it, and I appreciate her. Back there, we have my ZZ Raven, just living her life, enjoying the heat outside. And my Dracaena Warneckii, looking gorgeous. I mean, look at the variegation on the Costus Amazonicus, just like creeping up. I love it. But the girls in the plant corner are girling. Okay, we got more. So here we have the Anthurium philodendron table, we could call it that. So reveal on the grill. Little zoom out real quick. The girls are literally giving. We have Epiphyllum. Forgot. Y'all, so many plants, I forget. She's doing her thing. I'm gonna take her to Florida too. I mean, the Ripsalis and all that, they grow okay for me up here, but I kind of want to give them their best life and take them to my grandfather in Florida. So they're gonna be going down too. I mean, we have the iconic Tridescantia pallida. We love her. I mean, we have a beautiful little Anthurium inflorescence going on, but let's get into it. So here's just a small overview, and we're gonna start with the Anthuriums. So let me move this out of the way. This crystallinum is literally giving the vibes. I don't even need to show you the rest of the plant because it's literally that gorgeous. Like, she's everything. That's the newest leaf she put out, and I'm obsessed. We have this Beachy. This is the newest leaf she put out. It's looking beauty. She's giving us the abs. And this is covered by a sun cloth, just like literally a burlap sheet. And they're getting like a couple hours of like direct sunlight, and they're pretty much thriving. So if you give your Anthuriums a little bit more light, and they'll love it. We have this Magnificum who had something chewing on it. I thought it was tasty. She's doing her thing. We had this Anthurium gladifolium, I think. I'll put the correct name. But I love the leaf shape. As you can tell, I'm loving these like tripartitum. Is that what they're called? Just like finger-like, palm-like leaves. I love those. So you're gonna see a trend. Anthurium moodianum doing her thing. I mean, giving us some pollen. Who wants to get pollinated? We might throw her on the crystallinum, see what happens. And the clary, because the clary has an inflorescence too. I mean, this clary leaf is everything. She is gorgeous. That's the newest one. We have Anthurium Ivan Portillier. Can we see this properly? Gorge. I mean, she's a little burnt, but you know she's gonna bounce back. She has a new leaf coming in, so I'm not mad at it. Here's another one, and she's looking perfect. I love how these little ears overlap. It's gorge. We have Anthurium polystictum, I think. I mean, that was sunburnt, that old leaf. Let's see. But the new growth is coming in all right, so we're gonna let her do her thing. In the front, we have Forgetii. This is the newest leaf, looking gorge. I mean, the girls are going in. I also have this Crystallinum Silver Selby, looking beautiful. Then I have the Philodendron Red Heart, which is such a diva. This is another one that I'm taking to my grandfather because I'm like, can't figure her out. Like, we don't have time for it. Oh, back here. We have Epipremnum and Plismium Silver Stripe, I think. She's looking gorge. I mean, the leaves are beauty. She has new growth coming in. Anthurium pedatum growing in the back. We have Philodendron Splendid doing her thing. Another huge Philodendron Silverado growing in. Philodendron Distantilobum looking gorge. I just put in a new leaf back here. Philodendron Squamicol doing her thing with these super hairy petioles looking gorge. Philodendron Mame underneath that. Mame. Anthurium platygirum. I mean, one of the coolest leaves. The coolest. Amphorus titanum. I'm horrible at the names, y'all. Bear with me. Amphorus titanum doing her thing. Literally about to give us, can we squeeze by? About to give us a new leaf. We love it. Sorry for the side angle. We have another Milano growing up here. And we have Monstera lecheriana. This one's looking a little sunburnt. I think I had it in a place before that was too much, but she's giving us some new. Philodendron El Choco. Oh, this is Philodendron Dark Lord. Chilling, doing her thing. We have this Albo Epipremnum pinnatum. I mean, this leaf. Everything. We have Philodendron barrisonianum. I hope I'm saying that right. But the new leaf is gorge giving. Monstera sprucianum going in. Another subhastatum. We have a little ring of fire doing her thing. I had to take all the pups off of that because it was growing insane. And then another Philodendron Squamiferarum? No. If y'all can identify this, let me know, because it's another one that's this crazy one. I don't remember. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me see. I'll pull up. There we go. I know this is a lot, but we're getting through the vibes. Oh, we have a little Spanish moss growing right here, thriving, doing her thing, and we love to see it. Oh, if we go above, we have a little black mangrove growing in water, doing her thing. So let's see how that does, but enough for this table. Let's give her a little cover. You know what, we'll leave her up. We're gonna let her get some more airtime while she's doing her thing. So let's look under here. I literally just have a bunch of propagations under here. So I have Begonia Milano bullata, ZZ ravens that have been growing forever, Ludicea discolor, Philodendron Bro Marks, little Varicosum, Amydrium zepilianum, and I think this is a Pilea. This came in a shipment that I got, And I just took her out of the biodome and put her back here. But let's see what happens. But I'm kind of obsessed, and I love her leaves. So if you guys know what this is, please let me know. Alocasia flying squid back there, and a little Pastazanum growing, doing her thing. Right here we have just a regular jade. Sorry, I really didn't clean. This is like, y'all are getting the real of the real. Regular jade doing her thing. I mean, these caladiums are looking gorge. Xanadu, Propagation giganteum, and Alocasia regal shield doing it. And then back here we have a field of El Choco, Dieffenbachia reflector, Anthurium clavigerum, philodendron elegans. These were little stumps that I had that I've been growing, so I don't know what they are just yet, but they're going in. We have Gloriosum, Philodendron silverado, Anthurium furcatum. I mean, that Gloriosum is cute. I love her. And, oh look, there's a better view of that Monstera deliciosa leaf going in. But yeah, there's pretty much just like all propagations and stuff that I have growing. So it's doing its thing. And down here we just have a bunch of Syngonium propagations going in. Little babies, how cute. Doing their thing. And then we'll get to our last table. This is more of like propagations and some of the alocasias that do enjoy a lot more sun and be like popping off. So let's get into it. We have the staghorns. These fell and I've been too lazy to hang them back up. So, you know, they're out here, they're doing their thing. They're living their best life, but we're gonna let them have it. Some castor bean. This is looking a mess. This is probably the worst looking philodendron Birkin. I just kind of threw it out here and it got like really sunburnt. But this is going to Florida as well to live its best life over there, because you can clearly see I don't care anymore. Dieffenbachias, but to be honest, I don't really remember the names of these, so if you know, please send it over. She's looking gorge with a little reverting right there. Rhaphidophora decursiva going off. More castor beans. That's my homegirl's cactus collection. I had to take care of it while she was gone, but it's doing its thing. We have these massive pothos. I'm letting them grow out before I take them in for the winter time and let them trail again. But I mean, they look so healthy. I mean, the coloration is honestly gorgeous. It makes you just appreciate them so much more. And this is just like a mix. I just threw everything in here, so it's like marble queen, just emerald, golden. Is giving you the vibes. And when we get over here, we can see the Alocasia Friday that was struggle busting. I love it when she pops off in the summer. Like, gorgeous. The baby leaves have this crazy iridescence to them. And she's doing her motherfucking thing. Like, I'm not mad at her at all. So she's growing. I have a little, like, my mother Campo right here, rooted and giving us some new growth. This multi-dragon really ain't doing shit, but we love her, but she's giving us a new growth point, so let's see. Alocasia lauterbachiana. We have the Maharani back there. We have another gorgeous regal shield going in, and the bottom of the leaves is looking gorgine. And then my Alocasia Sabrina finally is coming back. And it has like some weird spotted variegation on the leaves, which I'm like, please keep that going. But she's looking gorge. I mean, the stems are chunky, yet funky, but looking insanely beautiful. More Calathea Sabrina, because it's honestly one of my favorite Calatheas, and it is going off, but we love to see it. I mean, look at all that new growth she is popping out. And then this is literally all propagation. So it's like ring of fire, varicosum, like what else do we got over here? Amplismiums, Anthurium mudianum, penatums, Hotonianum, baby. The growths are growing. Campo, because they just be growing. Calathea, Tenanthe, Lubersergiana, however you want to say it. I mean, look at that new growth coming in on that varicosum. This gorge, skeleton key. I mean, another huge pothos going off. And, oh yeah, a little Hoya back here. A Hoya Crimson Queen, I think, or Crimson Splash, something, I don't really know. But yes, so this is the last little table, and I mean that's pretty much it for right now of everything that's like growing. I mean, I have my stuff that I'm like propagating and like I sell at the shows and stuff like that, but this is literally just like a sea of Syngonium and a bunch of little tidbits like Marks and pothos and variegated like ginger and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if you look over here, I don't really take care of this garden. I kind of just like throw things over here. Like I threw spaghetti squash seeds out here and they kind of like took off, so hopefully we get some spaghetti squash. The hosta is popping the fuck off. She's looking gorge. These are 4 o'clocks. They're actually seeds that we planted from my grandmother when she passed. We gave these out at the funeral, and yeah, these were this like she grew these in her like front yard. So all of our family kind of planted these in our gardens, kind of like in remembrance of her. So this holds a special place, and this actually overwintered in New York. It's seeded and then it came back, which is pretty cool. Castor bean. This is also one that reminds me of my grandfather a lot. He like was growing this in his backyard and gave seeds to me. I gave it to my grandmother on my dad's side. They started growing it. My dad started growing it. So I took seeds from them, brought it to New York, and then I'm about to take seeds to my grandfather in Florida. So it's like been a traveling plant doing its thing. And oh shoot, what is this? Potato vine? They were literally gonna throw this out at a place I was working. And it was a bunch of little seedlings that looked rough. They had a bunch of cold burn. And I was like, no, don't throw it out, I'll take it home. And literally, they have like popped off to the point that she's climbing this. And she's going in. So, we're not mad at it. Don't throw away plants, take care of them. We have a little hydrangea growing right there. A little heuchera, you know, I think I'm, heuchera, I don't really know. Girl, don't ask me to know the proper names. I'm just over here loving plants. But yes, I mean, that is it for this little vlog. I'll be back in a week to give you guys a little update on what's going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the gig. I hope you guys enjoyed the plans and enjoyed it. And yes, I'll be back next week. See you soon.